Hello everyone and welcome to Raw vs. Wrestling for Monday Night Raw, October 3rd, 2011. Before I go off into that, obviously I have not been doing this. For the few people that do constantly watch my videos in the past, I haven't been doing this over the last few months. Let's just say I've had a lot of overtime at my job and I've been watching every show. I just haven't had time to get to recording any type of shows at that point in time. I have a little bit more time now. I can start doing this again on a more often basis. Maybe in the future, instead of just doing one show for each of the different shows, I'll eventually do it just one show at the whole time, encompassing all of them. So that will be in the future. For now, it's Raw vs. Wrestling. It was Monday Night Raw tonight. It was essentially the aftermath of Hell in a Cell. There were a few things I definitely did like. I did actually like how they did the effect of Kelly Kelly losing the Divas Championship. She lost at Hell in a Cell. And instead of just, I was afraid more or less she would come out being all smiles and being hunky-dory like she would typically be. But she came out and essentially just attacked Beth Phoenix and Natalya, and just seemed like it snapped. It made it feel like that title meant something to her, and that's actually a good thing for the character itself. It makes it feel like something is important. She's lost something important to her, and it came off that way in that entire segment. In other notes, it's pretty interesting. I don't think I talked much about Jinder Mahal during the time that I was doing videos. I think there was little tidbits when he was right beginning in the company, but it's been interesting to see how far he's actually fallen. I mean, Santino Marella has been out for a few months. They ripped him off a few months ago by having him attacked by R-Truth and Miz. They brought out the full truth that he was in a car accident, injured his shoulder. He was going to be out for a few months at that point in time. But it's pretty interesting to see that they used Jinder Mahal in this area to bring Santino back in. Essentially, Santino beat him in a couple minutes by using the Cobra. So it's very interesting to see how far Jinder Mahal has gone down on the totem pole when he had a pretty interesting and semi-big start coming into the company, being with a great Khali and everything. And so, yeah, on that aspect, I don't feel like he's got too much more time with him, or he'll be sent back down to FCW. More than likely that will be the case. I don't think they're going to just give up on the person or that character that quickly. So I don't see him on SmackDown or Raw in the near future, but he's probably going to get sent back down. For the cases of the whole vote of no confidence, or the vote of confidence deal tonight they had with Triple H, of course everybody's been knowing over the past months that it's been kind of anarchy on Raw. Everybody's somewhat in a non-safe area. I like what they did tonight. They had the whole aspect of the original people that were going to do a lawsuit or take legal action come out there, and they spoke their mind initially. This eventually led to Triple H making the 12-man tag team match. A great match. It was great from beginning to end. I liked how the entire match went. And essentially after that, pretty much all of the areas of pretty much all SmackDown Divas, the SmackDown superstars, the Raw superstars, the Divas, the referees, pretty much everybody was out there, with the exceptions of a few, and I'll get back into that on another time. And they aired their grievances and did a vote of confidence, or in this case, no confidence for the storyline. And the best line that was given the entire time was, even though no one was giving him a vote of confidence, it was by King, essentially saying he doesn't feel like it was fully Triple H's fault, and where the aspect of he agreed with CM Punk that somebody was going to do it. Now, granted, this is probably going to lead to Vince McMahon showing back up on TV as the person behind all this. He used Johnny Laurinaitis to get the superstars to go against him, get a vote of no confidence, and to try to get him back on the TV. Or back into, not on the TV, obviously he's going to be back on TV if he feels like it, but back into power via the storyline. So I did like how they did that. They got the no confidence, and they did one better. They had everybody walk out on him, and I mean everybody, the superstars that were at the ring, the referees, the announcers, the camera guys, everybody just walked to the back and essentially walked out. That I honestly personally liked. It did further that storyline. It made it feel like they don't have that confidence in Triple H to provide a safe work environment for all of them. Now, on the aspect of what I didn't like about that area was not everybody was out there. You didn't have a lot of the main superstars out there. You didn't, especially the faces. So it makes it feel like the people that were around the ring were all the people that didn't want Triple H in power to begin with. And I guess you could throw that into the storyline for the conspiracy angle that they're going to be using, or for when they're bringing Vince back in. And running his group of people against who's going to be with Triple H. Because you didn't see Cena, you didn't see Punk, though Punk probably in storyline terms wouldn't agree with Triple H to begin with. But you didn't see Sheamus, you didn't see a lot of the guys out there, and a few others as well, that they just weren't at ringside during that point in time. That was one thing I personally did not like about the show. There wasn't too much going on for the show outside of that. I didn't really get to see the first half an hour of the show, so I couldn't tell you exactly what happened there. When I did come in, it was essentially you had Otunga, Cody Rhodes, Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler, Vicky Guerrero, and that entire group, along with Christian and Alberto Del Rio, talking about the lawsuit that they were going to file against Triple H, and then the 12-man tag happened. So that is my personal review. I feel that this Monday Night Raw was well done. It was pretty well done. It wasn't the best way they could have done it, but it definitely worked for what they were doing and what their time frame has definitely been. And it was probably one of the better Raws after a pay-per-view that I've seen in a little while. So then again, a lot of the Raws and SmackDowns and even the pay-per-views have been pretty good in the recent past, and hopefully they can continue that trend into the future and see where they're going. And essentially that's what I personally felt about Raw tonight. I thank you guys for watching.